And Valerie, Sonny uses the word detained, and we need to use that word because police are saying he's no longer in custody, correct?
That's correct. Officer Zach Hudson, the public information officer for Lake Mary Police, tells me that at one point he was put into a patrol car. However, now he's been taken out of that patrol car, and they're just talking to him inside the house. That is the house of Shellie Zimmerman's father. Apparently, officers say that both Shellie Zimmerman and her father had filed a complaint or made a complaint regarding domestic. We're not sure exactly what happened, but they say there was a weapon present. However, a weapon was not involved. So we're still trying to figure out what exactly happened. I do know that this is the house where George Zimmerman had stayed for a period of time during the trial. And since then, as you know, Shellie Zimmerman had spoke out against her husband, saying that he really hasn't been around after the verdict. So we're still trying to find out exactly, again, what kind of details are involved here. There's probably around a half a dozen police officers still on scene, still walking around. I do see George Zimmerman's vehicle out front, in front of the house. I see one of his good friends there that stood beside him during the whole trial, standing outside, and now I see a dog, it's a Doberman, that his friend is actually walking away with it. So, again, we're still trying to wait for more details on what exactly happened. But they say that George Zimmerman has not been charged with anything right now, and there is a chance he may not be charged at all.
Okay. All right, Valerie, we'll look for a full report coming up. We'll do an update again at the top of the hour, and, of course, a full report coming up at 5. But, Sonny, probably the larger police presence that we're seeing, maybe from what we're hearing, more to do with the fact that we're talking about George Zimmerman and less to do than the nature of the call.
Right, right, exactly. And as Valerie said, he is not considered to be under arrest or even being detained by police anymore, but they do continue to question him inside that Lake Mary house. We're not going to give the location because the last thing we need is for more people to arrive there on the scene. But this is in an ungated area of Lake Mary, so, you know, the public has access. Police do have it blocked off right now. We should
be very clear, though, when we mention that there's a weapon involved, George Zimmerman has a right to carry a firearm, and if a weapon is present, that's all we're talking about.
That doesn't necessarily
mean that.
Exactly. Yeah, and as is the case with any story involving him, we want to make sure we get every fact confirmed every which way before we bring it to you. So we'll continue to follow this. As Bob said at the top of the hour, 4 o'clock, more information.
All right, we'll see you then.